What's up, Hammerin? Hank? How are you?
How the heck are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty heckin' good. If I hit the opening intro, are you ready for the show?
Yes, I am, buddy.
Let's go.
You're listening to The Hammerin' Hank Show with Henry Ochs and Ryan Hoppe.
Yeah. Yeah. Hammerin' Hank, legend on the airway spree. Autistic kingpin, Cali's hard OG. Wild 949, he the voice they need. Doghouse days, laying down the creed. Too legit to quit, Hammerin' Hank on fire. Mic in hand, lifeline and wire. Radio beast ain't showing no tire. Underdog champion, always going higher.
What up, Hank? How are you?
How the heck are you doing, buddy? I'm doing okay.
Why are you doing okay?
Because the semester's about to end at Chiro College.
Wait, let me turn off the music. It's what?
The semester is about to end at Chiro College for the spring.
Oh, man, it flew by, didn't it, Hanky?
Yep. Time flies so fast, buddy.
It's frightening. Hammerin' Hank, since time is flying, what is your radio memory of the week?
My radio memory of the week is when I first walked into KFIV in Modesto way back in 1982.
What was that like?
They were airing the Giants game, and the jock invited me into the studio. His name was Bill King.
Did you have a good time that day?
Yes.
That's good.
They were in the Giants game, that, like I said earlier.
Are there any other memories in the business of radio that you have?
Not this week.
That's okay, buddy. Hammerin' Hank, what are your goals at High 97.7?
To make it sound as good as it can, and also to play more pop music.
That's good. Now that the semester is over, you can completely focus on learning the equipment.
Yep.
Are you excited about that?
I'm very excited.
You do know, if you ever need any help, I can't help out because I'm 2,000 miles away, but you can reach out to Alex or Gilbert.
Thank you, buddy.
You're quite welcome, Hammerin' Hank.
Cool, buddy.
So let me play this music right here. Dude, it is the NBA playoffs with the Spurs playing the Thunder and the Knicks beating the Cavaliers. Hammerin' Hank, what is your take?
My take on the NBA playoffs is it's just okay because the Warriors aren't in there because
I know.
They screwed up this year.
I know. I missed
Too many injuries. They should call the injury hotline.
That injury hotline is 856-49-UPPY. It's 856.
Or you can reach me on the IG at DJ Hammerin' Hank.
You sound so hip the way you said IG, brah. Yo, DJ Hammerin' Hank. What do you think of the Thunder and SGA?
I hope the Warriors make it to the playoffs this year. I hate the Thunder. I hate the Spurs.
You mean next year?
I hate the Cavs, but I do like the Knicks.
Well, first of all, you meant the Warriors next year because they can't this year.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, in high school, I went to John Hersey High School, and in 2012, we played Stevenson, which is a very rich school. And there was a freshman in his very first playoff game. His name was Jalen Brunson. He was 15 years old. And I'm telling you a story. And Jalen Brunson obviously is the man in New York City on the Knicks, correct?
Yep.
He scored 30 points on my friends and made them cry.
There's no crying in basketball.
Plenty of crying in basketball. It was all my friends. Why?
It ain't the Boy Poe show.
Isn't that crazy, though, that I saw him 15 years ago crush my friends?
That's interesting.
Do you really think it's interesting or not really? I'm just kidding.
Not really. Because they crush your friends.
All my friends cried, Hank. It's crazy.
Like I said, there is no crying in basketball.
There's no crying in baseball. Hank, I'm going to hit the music. Hopefully you approve of this content. I'm going to hit the music, and we are going to do your jokes, okay? But let me hit the music. All right. And now...
Hank's joke hitting like a thumper from the trunk. Punchlines cracking louder than a cat, no punk. Ryan Hoppe, ride shotgun with Oak. Dropping these last crew, never going broke. The Hammerin' Hank show, keeping it raw. Jokes sharper than a blade, cutting through the saw. Every segment fire, humor like a burn. Tune in for the laughs, watch the tables turn.
All right, Hank, what are your jokes for the week?
Why do I keep checking the fridge?
Why?
Because apparently I think pizza renegades overnight. Why do I hate mornings?
Why?
Because everybody feels like a surprise attack.
I feel that.
Why did I buy coffee today?
Why?
Because being awake naturally isn't working out. Why do I always lose my keys?
Why?
Because my brain likes hide and seek more than I do.
That was a mouthful.
Why do I love sweatpants so much?
Why?
Because jeans feel like a personal attack. I don't wear jeans that much anymore. Why do I avoid phone calls?
Why?
Because if it's important, they'll text me anyway. Why do I keep saying I'll clean tomorrow?
Why?
Because future me is apparently a janitor. Why do I bring my phone into the bathroom?
Why?
Because sounds is terrifying now. Why do I love payday?
Why?
Because for about 6 minutes, I feel financially stable.
That is sad to think about.
And the final joke is this week.
What is?
Why do I always need a nap after eating?
Why?
Because digestion is a full-time job. And that's it for the jokes for this week.
All right, Hammerin' Hank, you can't hear it. You'll hear it after. But what type of music do you think I have on?
Church music.
Yes, sir. What's going on in church?
We're still studying the book of James. First James it is. With Pastor John.
How's that going?
Pretty good.
Is there any improvements, or is it good enough?
Good enough.
What else you been praying to Jesus about?
I decided to sing the national anthem of either the Stockton Ports, Modesto Roasters, or the San Jose Giants.
You're a legend, Hank. You're a saint.
Thank you, buddy.
By the way, I'm going to play the clip after I thank you, but I want to thank you for giving me and Hot 97.7 a shout out when you went on Evolve the Earth podcast.
Thank you, buddy.
No, thank you for giving me a shout out.
You're 1,000,000,000% welcome.
I love when you say that. I'm going to play the clip right here of you mentioning the show.
What is the name of your podcast and what is it about?
The Hammerin' Hank Show.
Okay.
It's on Spotify. My buddy Ryan Hoppe co-hosted with me. We talk about a lot of topics.
So back to the other podcast, the one with Ryan. How did you meet him and how did you get connected to do that podcast?
Well, I was a guest on the Hoppe of Ryan Hoppe a year ago. He loved me so much that he decided to launch my podcast called The Hammerin' Hank Show.
That's awesome, Hank. I appreciate it. Hank, we're going
Thank you.
At the end
the interviews on my YouTube channel at DJ Hammerin' Hank.
You know what else we're going to do, Hank?
Yes.
Because I care about you so much. You're like my brother. I'm going to, at the end of the show, I'm going to include all 15 minutes of the interview so people can listen to it here.
Cool, buddy.
Hammerin' Hank. We got a comment here. You are a legend. I am so proud of seeing the growth you've had, and you did good on Evolve the Earth.
Thank you, buddy.
Another one. Hammerin' Hank, I used to love driving around San Francisco seeing your billboard. Do you remember that billboard?
Yes, I definitely remember it.
What was it like?
It was for the 2004 presidential election campaign.
How crazy was it seeing your face up there?
Extremely funny.
Hank, if I hit the music, are you ready for pop culture trivia?
Yes.
Turn on the show with Henry and Ryan. Pop trivia questions, yeah, no lying. Got my mind sharp like a blade that's flying. They asking those questions, got my brain frying. Hammerin' Hank's got the mic up high. Pop hits playing to the end of the sky. Gotta keep it real, can't let it slide. Answers in my head, can't let them hide. Pop trivia, yeah, we bringing the
Hey, Hank,
Get your knowledge
what do you have for pop trivia?
Playing those hits while
Who had the top 10 hit record, The Tide is High, way back in 1980?
Madonna?
No, Blondie.
I should have known that. I like that song now.
A footnote to this.
What's up?
Local artist Angelina did a cover version of this song way back in 1997.
There was another artist. Maybe it was her. There was another artist that covered it in like the 2000s. Radio Disney used to play it.
But Wally Fernand needs to play the Angelina version.
You love your
It was
Angelina.
Wild 107 back in the day.
Hank, we've been recording for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. Make a wish.
My wish is to improve the podcast.
You'll do that. I appreciate it, buddy. Any other trivia?
Who had the top 10 hit record Breakaway way back in 2003?
Kelly Clarkson.
Correct.
Yeah! I got it. You have any other ones?
Who had the top 10 hit record Guantanamera way back in 1966?
Oh my God, I was negative 27. Let's see. The Beatles?
The Sandpipers.
Never heard of them. Did you like them?
Yes.
I can tell.
I played occasionally on KCH.
Nice. You played quite the selection, Hank.
Thank you. That's why we're a variety station. Our logo is the East Bay's Best Variety.
Anything else, Hank?
That's it for music trivia for this week.
I'm going to hit the prick in the news music. Let me turn it up in the club.
straight up and dim lit. Henry on the mic, what's this? Prick in the news, fools thinking they slick. Ryan got the scoop crew ready to expose. Shots fired, dodging pigs in the petty pros. Coppers in the back, Hoppe with that verbal machete. Every word a weapon, cameras rolling, y'all ain't ready. Keyboard warriors
Hank.
behind the screen. Between
Here's the prick in the news.
Prick in the
Every panhandler who always asks me for 50 cents.
What do you say back to them?
Get a job, or the only thing I have for them is a cup of hot piss.
You're the best, bro. You always say that. Where'd you get that line from?
I made it up myself at the One I Find Comedy Jam way back in 2002.
You're awesome. Did the crowd laugh?
Yes, I did.
Did the crowd laugh?
Yes, I did.
Nice. Anybody else in prick in the news?
That's it for this week.
All right, let's be a little more positive after calling people pricks. I'm going to hit the music. Are you ready for Buddy of the Week?
Yes.
Let me hit it.
Tune in to the show. It's Hammerin' Hank. Autistic genius, always keeping it dank. Henry Ochs on the mic, hot riding shotgun. Roll call for the buddies, we just having some fun. Buddy of the week, who gon' get the crown? Hank bringing smiles, shut the haters down. On the airwaves, we break it.
I'm over here getting pumped up. Hank, you pump me up, dude.
Catch the vibe when.
Okay, my buddy of the week is everyone at Hot 97.7 Fresno for encouraging me not to give up on my radio career. Also, my buddy Tom Wolfian, Alan Sampson, which I call Big Al,
Yeah.
and all my buddies at the CV First Church in Castro Valley.
Yes, sir.
Selena from Lonnie from Line, Sandra Pena, who I think I got her a radio gig.
Nice. You're a good dude. You got me the radio gig at Hot 97.7, bro.
Because Sandra Pena started as a promotions intern at the age of 17.
What a legend. You're a legend too, Hanky.
Cool, buddy.
Anybody else?
Now she does middays at Mega 96.3 in LA.
Hell yeah. Anybody else with Buddy of the Week?
That's it.
Do you got anything else going on in the cranium, the brain of Hank?
Getting ready for a long, hot summer full of podcasts and Hot 97.7.
Yes, I love it. I love it. You ready to date some hot-ass Latino women?
Yep.
We're going to make it happen, Captain. Anything else in your brain?
I wish I could see Ariana Grande in concert.
She's
When she comes to the Bay Area later this year.
We're going to meet. Hey, Jay, you got, not JV, rest in peace. You got Graham, Selena, Woody, Menace, the people at the Breeze. Why don't you ask them for tickets?
Because I'm flat broke.
No. Hank, listen to me. I'm taking care of you. I'm your godfather. Listen to me. Hank, I'm saying, why don't you ask them for free tickets? I get free tickets from work. You deserve it. You're the GOAT.
Cool, buddy.
So are you going to ask them?
I'll try.
All right. I'm just trying to help you, Hank. I'm saying
That's all I can do is try.
So then you're going to go, hey, what's up, Woody? What up, Miss? What up, people from the Breeze? I would love to go to an Ariana Grande concert. May I? And ask for tickets. That's all you got to do. Even though I heard
cool,
you.
Buddy.
Are you taking my advice?
I'll take your advice.
All right, perfect. Anything else on your mind?
That's it.
All right. Hank, episode 54. We're middle-aged, dude. Crazy. Can you believe it's been 54 episodes?
Yes, it has. And here's another 185 more.
That's a lot of pressure on me. Sign us off, Hank!
Well, that's going to do it for the Hammerin' Hank show of Ryan Hoppe. If you want to get a hold of me, hit me up on hit me up on my IG at DJ Hammerin' Hank. And I'll talk to you next week. Peace in your hood.
Bye, Hank. And coming up next is his interview on Evolve the Earth. Goodbye, Hank.
Peace in your hood.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Evolve the Earth Talk Show Podcast, where we connect with voices shaping culture, community, and change. Today, we're honored to have a true legend behind the mic, DJ Hammerin' Hank. How are you doing today, sir?
Extremely good, buddy.
How did you get into radio?
Well, my dream actually started in the mid-70s where I tore the antennas off the radios that we owned, pretending it was microphones, and pretending to be a radio DJ. I started my radio career in 1992 at Chabot College radio station KCRH, which was then branded as Hit Mix 790 under the direction of the late Rick Strauss. I was an on-air personality and also the station's public service director.
That is really cool. So how was that experience when you started there?
It was very good. I got to contact nonprofit organizations and to gain PSAs for the radio station.
What other stations have you been part of? Because I know you've been part of other stuff as well.
I was at Wild 949. I started there. Actually was Wild 107 with Mancow back in the early 90s. It was 1994. I went by the name DJ Special Ed, but I didn't like it that much, so I changed my name to Hammerin' Hank.
Tell me about your show at KYLD.
I had a show called The Lounge of Hammerin' Hank Show way back in 1997 to 2001. I was told to play whatever was on the playlist.
Days? Like what days?
It was on Sundays from 4 to 7 p.m. right before the Sunday Night Oldie Show of Hobby or the X-Men.
What did you learn from doing those, working at those times?
Well, I got to interact with people. I had someone else running my board, and also, which I learned to board myself.
What kind of music did you play?
Rhythmic Top 40 station back then.
Rhythmic Top 40 station?
But now I want to play a pop station.
How did your time at KYLD end?
I was let go in August of 2008 by then Process Director Mark Apple, who was a brat. He wanted to get rid of me, but he said it was for me his important station, like the Comedy Jam. I didn't want to work there because I had a TV show called The Hammerin' Hank Music Video Show, which was on Comcast Cable Channel 27 Fremont. and turned 29.
And during that time when it ended, like how was, like, what were you going through? Like, were you like, oh, I got to figure another thing out, or what was your?
Yes, I had to figure another thing out.
Did you have a plan after that?
Yes, to stay in radio.
Okay, and what did you do right after that?
I kept sending radio stations resumes, CDs, MP3s, but none of them were interested because probably have autism.
Who did you get to work with there, and what did you learn?
I was on the Doghouse Morning Show of JV, Elvis, Hollywood, Big Joe, Rachel, Ruthie, Graham, who currently co-hosts a morning show at 189.
Did you learn anything from those guys?
Yes, I learned how to be a better person.
What challenges have you had to overcome in your career?
I had to overcome autism way back when. In the 80s, I was in a group home for juvenile delinquents. I hated it. One of the lowlights of my stay in the group home, one of the residents beat me up, and another lowlight is somebody urinated my iced tea. That was on a camping trip back in 1984.
Oh man, that's horrible, man. So all that stuff, just kind of, those are some of the challenges as you were coming up and doing your thing. Is any other experience aside those ones that you had in the radio?
I was a part of the 185 Party Crew Street Promotions team. I got to go on the street at 185 Promotions, meet people, hand out an assortment of fabulous and exciting prizes, and I also did some 185 bomb concerts, which for the most part I loved very much. Interacting with the listeners, dancing in the aisles with lovely ladies, etc.
Did you meet anybody cool?
Angelina, 112, Elijah Shade Brown.
How has radio changed over the years?
You know, companies that buying up radio stations, technology. You know, my friend Drina was recently let go from 185 after several years.
Right. So as the technology changed, is there anything that you utilize now or that you didn't use before, or like as of equipment or programs or stuff?
I'm learning how to use Nextcast, which is an automation program at a station that recently hired me, Hot 97.7, which is an internet-only radio station from Fresno, California.
What are your top 3 highlights in your whole radio experience so far?
My top 3 radio highlights are the Ultimate Survivor Game, which was a radio contest set up by the Doghouse. You had to be in the studio non-stop until Friday or until you get voted out.
Oh, wow.
But I dropped out because I got sick.
And that was one. Do you have any two other ones?
My first concert I ever attended was the Wild World 7 Bomb Ducey.
Okay.
Way back in 1997.
Right.
I loved it. And the third one, I think, gave my own radio show at Wild 94.9.
And why?
I love talking to people, playing music, and also going out on the streets.
Now I want to get into your podcast. What is the name of your podcast and what is it about?
The Hammerin Show.
Okay.
It's on Spotify. My buddy Ryan Hoppe co-hosts it with me. We talk about a lot of topics. And then I'm a part of the nationally syndicated Woody Show. With Woody, I am on at least once a month doing Woody's Crossfire.
That is so cool. So back to the other podcast, the one with Ryan. How did you meet him, and how did you get connected to do that podcast?
Well, I was a guest on the Hoppe of Ryan Hoppe a year ago. He loved me so much that he decided to launch my podcast called The Hammerin Show, which is available now on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast.
Check them out as well. Now you said there was the other one called The Woody Show that you're on once a month. How did you get connected doing that?
My buddy Menace, who was part of the Doghouse way back in the early 2000s, invited me on the show to do Crossfire.
Okay.
The Crossfire segment involves all the members of the Woody Show. Woody, Gregory, Menace, and the like. We discuss topics that are in the news lately, on my dreams like me being a carpenter.
Who is Half-Baked? I heard you have beef.
I have beef half-baked, but not anymore.
What is this about?
We started this when I was at 194.9 when I was at the Doghouse.
Okay.
But it was just an act.
Can you take me into that experience? What was it about? What was the act?
We had major drama with them in the past, but now things are looking up.
No more beef.
No more beef.
What do you cover in your podcast?
We talked about a lot of different topics, from jokes, news, and also my ambitions for the future.
What ambitions do you have for the future?
I'm trying to get back into commercial radio, or at least at Hot 97.7, which is an internet-only radio station in Fresno. Recently, I attended an event called the Serious Music Festival, which is extremely good. Although I didn't meet a lot of the artists, I met a lot of the listeners who remember me back in my wild days.
Wow, how does that feel to like run into all those people that knew you from back in the day?
Extremely good, buddy.
Radio or podcast? Because I know you're into radio so much, but now you're into podcasts. If you had a choice, what would you choose, radio or podcast?
I'll choose both because I love radio so much, podcasting so much. I want to grow my fan base a little more and also talk to the listeners a little more.
Mm-hmm. The difference between the podcast, right, and the radio. What do you see the difference within the podcast and the radio? What is the
radio?
You
get to listen to at home, and also podcast. Podcast is mainly internet. Radio is terrestrial.
And production-wise, do you see it the same way as producing?
Yes, it's the same.
It's the same method. Okay. What about your work at Chapeau College?
I currently host a show at KCRH 89.9 FM called the Hammerin Radio Show, which is aired every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to noon. I get to play whatever I want, which is Sabrina Carpenter, LMFAO, Peter Paul Mary, and even the Sandpipers, Guantanamera. You can listen to my show on 89.9 FM in Hayward, or you can go to our website, kchradio.com.
What would your ideal radio show be?
My ideal radio show is play a lot of music, interacting with listeners, and also heading out on the streets promoting the station.
What's your living situation now?
I live with my dad and my sister's Smurfette. I do chores. I do a lot of laundry and radio stations, and also on the computer a lot. And I also attend CV First Church in Casper every Sunday. We're currently in the book of Hebrews.
Okay.
I have a lot of buddies who attend the church regularly.
Nice.
Like Mark Birkin, Pastor John, Ben Atkinson.
Okay.
And also Sonder Blank.
Do you want to shout anybody else out?
I gotta give a shout out to all the people who I met in my radio career. JV Ellis, Big Joe, Rachel, Selena, Graham, Sandra Pena, who started out as an intern at the age of 17. Mm-hmm. Too many to name right now.
Too many to name, but those ones right there are just as important.
Yep.
Who is your favorite person that you have met?
Definitely Baby Bash.
Baby Bash. How was that experience?
I did an interview with him on the JV show back in 2009.
No way.
He brought me back on the show a few times.
How did that go? How did that interview go?
It was very, 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 very good.
Did you learn anything from that interview?
Yes.
And what did you learn?
I learned how to appreciate Latin hip-hop music more.
You have TV experience. Tell me more.
Yes, I host a music video show on Comcast Cable Channel 27 in Newark and Channel 29 in Fremont called the Hammerin Music Video Show.
What?
My buddies Lucky Eagle and Miz hooked me up with that. I got to play a lot of music videos ranging from hip-hop, pop, even heavy metal.
Any top memories there when you were doing your own show? Like, that was really cool?
Yes. I got to do TV for the first time.
Oh, that was your TV for the first time. And how did you like it?
I loved it. I wish I did it, but the show was unfortunately canceled back in 2009 because Comcast didn't need to do the local origination shows anymore.
What is your favorite music video?
I don't watch music videos.
You don't watch music videos?
Not in a long time. But if I did, it would probably be Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child.
What about the favorite that you played on your TV show?
Yes, I love that song, Michelle Branch, All You Wanted, because it was a big hit record back in 2002. I love playing the videos.
You love playing the videos. Would you see yourself doing it again?
Yes, I would.
What have you not done yet that you would love to achieve?
I'd like to become a music director, program director, or promotions director at a major market radio stations like 108.9.
Okay.
I also worked at KOHL.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a radio station in Fremont. It was okay.
And what are you doing over there?
I did play music, and during my third stint there, I was the public service director.
Okay.
So listening PSAs and going on PSA websites to gobble some PSAs for on-air use.
That's really cool.
And I also did a brief stint at then Q102. I voiced and written PSH1 near you.
Is that all the other stations you worked with, or is there any other ones? Or
Like I said earlier, I started working at the internet radio station Hot 97.7 in Fresno.
But you also been doing those baseball games, right? You're singing the national anthem.
I
What's that
sang the
about?
national anthem at the Vanessa Nets game twice, and I loved it. The crowd loved it, and I hope to do that at Warriors game later this season.
A message to the world. What would it be?
Be nice and kinder to people. Treat them as individuals, and try to encourage them to do what they want to do.
How can the people contact you?
You can reach out to me on my Instagram at DJ Hammerin Hank. I'll hook you up with the friendship.
You are tuned into Evolve the Earth Talk Show podcast. Like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms at E2E Talk Show. Leave a comment about any subjects you would like us to discuss or questions we can answer during our show. Shout out to all the mass communication students that participated in this episode's production. Thank you, world. Your time is highly appreciated. I'm Alan Sampson. See you all on the next show.
Peace in your hood.
Peace in your hood.
Mike Crackle, Hammerin Hank on the tackle, autistic mind sharper than a bone chillin' shackle. Henry Oaks with the hops, Ryan hopped in the spot. Radio waves hitting hard like a chef with the pot. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. On the dial, spitting truth with his unique grind. Thoughts intertwined like graffiti on the line. Ryan on the mic, Henry's rhythm divine. They the blueprint. Every beat they design. Static in the speakers where the laughter used to ride. Hank led the show with that beautiful pride. Autism didn't stop him, not amplified. Hammerin Hank forever immortalized. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio go, never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Oaks and Ryan Hart, lightning never lost. Puzzle piece crown, man, this dude was the boss. City missed the voice, that's the ultimate cost. Farewell, Hammerin Hank, gotta close up the show. Legend in the booth where the vibes used to flow. Autism warrior, always running the glow. But all good things gotta let the curtain go slow. Radio gate never ghost. He a host with the sauce. Henry Oaks and Ryan Hart, lightning never lost. The ball city missed the voice. That's the ultimate cost.
What's up? Ryan Hoppe here, and I want to tell you about the Ride the Wave Media Podcast Network. They got such great shows as Practically Magic, Those Guys, Blaine's World, and even my show, Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe, which can be heard by searching Hoppe Radio. This podcast network is going to take over the world. It is everything that radio is missing. Now you're hearing my voice and you go, how can I find it? RideTheWave.media is the website name, and there has all the great podcasts. And once again, this is Ryan Hoppe from the Ride the Wave Media Podcast. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ryan Hoppe here. I host the award-winning and nationally syndicated Happy Hour podcast, but I'm not bragging. It's a mix of a 2000s, 1990s morning show in a podcast format. You never know what I might talk about. 1 minute I could be talking about the latest with the NFL side chicks, and the very next second I could be playing an unknown song from the 2000s. My show is an in-studio circus for the age group of 18 to 34, even though we have 70-year-olds that listen. For more info, if you want to be a sponsor, a friend, and no, not a drinking sponsor, a sponsor of the show of Happy Hour, go to ridethewave.media is the website, and RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. Once again, this is Ryan Hoppe of the Hoppy Hour podcast, and let's do some business.